everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. I just stopped recording a video and immediately started recording a new one because we've got part 2 to an unboxing that you guys would have seen last week. Just a couple of seconds ago for me, but last week for you guys. We unboxed a CJRB Droma, so go check that out. It's like 90 degrees here in my house. You can see how shiny I am with sweat. Let's see, what is the temperature in here, actually? Oh, never mind. It's 96 degrees. Anyways, what are we taking a look at now? This Boker knife. I have only reviewed one Boker on the channel, and there's a lot of Boker knives that I've been very interested in, but have just never taken the time to look at. I think they partner with some interesting people. They have some interesting designs, but I do think a lot of their stuff is kind of overpriced. This knife here is one that I loved the looks of, but could not justify the price of it. But I saw it on sale at Blade HQ for 35 bucks. This was like a $100 knife on sale for 35 bucks. I was like, okay, we will grab that. And so we did. So I got a big old pouch. That's a heavy duty pouch right there. And inside we have a tampon. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm sure that's the knife. We have some propaganda in here. They send you 2 different things. One in English and one in German. Okay. It's interesting. So on here they have their they have a Boker in Soligen, and then they have Boker USA. And this has the British flag, and I'm sure this is written in British English. Arguably the correct English, but I'm an American, so keep your U's out of my color. Really interesting pouch, actually. Got some Velcro on it. I'm not real big into pouches or whatever, but here we go. Okay. Here's the knife. It's very slim, a lot slimmer than I was expecting. This is called the Elso. And wow. That is a chunk. Okay, right off the bat, slightly off-center. Very, very slightly. Damn it, Boker. Damn it. We're not off to a good start. That's the other thing is with Boker, I have heard that they do have some quality control issues. And is it off-center? Yeah, it is. Just very slightly. Very, very slightly. So this is a D2 blade, G10 scales. It is a steel bolster lock with a steel clip. I'm pretty sure it's a steel clip. It's a steel clip. Where did I put my... Oh, look. Actually, wait. Look at this. Look at this. We've got magnets here. Yes, it's a steel clip. Okay. So it's got a little bit of weight to it. Not bad, though. Like, that's kind of good weight. Anyways, what I was saying was I have heard that Boker does have some quality control issues. And for these materials, steel, D2, G10, $100. You gotta be making it really, really well. I will say the fitment and a finish on this knife does feel very, very good. I also like that the pivot has a Torx bit and a flathead. It's Torx and flathead compatible, which is cool. And being off-center is not the end of the world. Little tiny hole there for deployment. Let's go ahead and get it out. Okay, that flicked open really nicely, actually. Here's the blade, a very aggressive, like, trailing point Persian blade almost. There's the maker's mark. Who designed this? Who designed this? I can't remember. Ooh, that actually felt very smooth. Let's do that reverse flick again. Okay. Great sharpening choil, actually. Fantastic sharpening choil. Very smooth action. Do we have a... Huh, why did it not want to drop there? The hole is small, but you can use it. What is going on there? Okay, nothing. I think it's a great looking knife. I think it just needs to, it's breaking in. Yeah, yeah. For a second there though, I was feeling like there was like a something keeping the blade from falling, but it's not. It's just tight. Very good looking knife, in my opinion. Very interesting design. And actually, I was kind of worried that this little hole would not be that easy to use. I'm happy to report that that is not the case. It's very, very easy to use. Huh. Feels good in the hand. Let's go ahead and grab a sticky note for some sharpness testing. It is sharp. Sweet. Pick up my trash. Great access to the lock bar. Honestly, very cool knife. Would I have paid full price for it? I do not think so. I don't think so. But, I mean, especially for a $35 knife, this is excellent. But this does feel like a, you know, like a $60, $65, maybe $70 knife. You know, pushing it. People are not going to be pleased with the D2. I don't mind D2. You got to do it right, but I don't really mind D2. And this knife does feel like it's, you know, there's more going on here. It's better made than, you know, a $30, $40 knife for sure. I think the best place for this would actually probably be around the $60 price point. Look at that. It is a cool looking knife. Although I will say it's hard to say this would be a $60 knife when I just unboxed this one. And this is a $55 knife that does feel more premium than this one. This is a CJRB Droma is an incredibly awesome knife. But yeah, there we go. I'm actually really excited to get to know this knife, to use it and carry it. We have a pretty much full flat ground blade here. Trailing points are not typically my go-to, but this one, you know, we'll see how we get along. Just a cool knife. Just a cool knife. Let's check for blade play. None. I might be able to adjust that centering. And actually, the centering has fixed itself as I've been sitting here flicking it. Yeah, so, all right. Yeah, there's a lot to like here. I like the ergos. I like the overall profile. It's a very slim knife, but a big knife at the same time. Great sharpening choil. Yeah, first impressions. I'm curious to see how it holds up to my EDC. And I'm curious to give Boker another shot. Review coming whenever it does. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave it a like, comment below, and subscribe. Big shout out to my channel members at the Cowboy level. I really appreciate everything they do for the channel. If you want to become a member and support me directly, there's some buttons down below. As for the rest of you hooligans, I've been Gideon. I've been messing up the outro on every single video I've recorded lately. It's the heat. I'm just too sweaty and hot, and I just got to end this video and get my cooler turned back on. For what it's worth. It doesn't work that great. But anyways, I've been Gideon. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.